Good morning, everyone. Time to wake up. We are back, and can you believe it? Wow, that's rain outside. 75 degrees out there this morning. We need the rain. JC?
Are we back working?
Unfortunately.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on this live Tuesday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live, Athens, Alabama. This is Athens in the AM, getting it cranking. Been off for a week. Join me today, as always, Tom McAlister, one of my old-time buds. The man who sings and wrote, local and loving it, Mr. Joey Locke, sometimes known as Roger Dale in his stage name. Go on, Joey.
Yeah.
Good to have you back in action.
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation.
Yeah, nice haircut.
Thank you.
Tom, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, Tom in here. Got lots of things to talk about. Frank is on the phone, 230-4988. Corey's ready to go. Brad's back in the back. Got me a new Bama shirt. Got to tell you about a problem I had, too, a couple of days ago. Got all that going on. Joey's got a video out. We'll talk about that, about some tornado damage happened over at his home in Harvest. Joey, a local home builder here, building houses all around this area. So we'll talk with him about the economy, how that's picking up. Check in with Tom on some things. Jimmy Gill may join us because they had an abbreviated city council meeting last night here in Athens. But it's good to be back in action. I hope y'all had a good time as we did. As Gloria just told you, it's pouring down. Somewhere. It just ain't raining here. My daughter Abby says it's been raining in Florence every day. It ain't raining a freaking drop here as far as I know, and not in our house.
It was 5 o'clock this morning.
And I need somebody who can fix a sprinkler system. I got about 3 or 4 heads that ain't working, and the person I'm dealing with ain't called me back yet. So I'm going a different route. Frank, you know anything about them?
No, don't.
Yeah, I figured that. Anyway, got a lot of stuff going on this morning. You can text Gloria 603-4848. I'm loaded with info, so let's get it cranking on a Tuesday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. Here's the weather.
Yeah, we do have a lot to talk about, but the biggest thing is today, yes, we will definitely see some rain. Hope you're the lucky one. And you know what? We need the rain because our tomato plants aren't doing too good, are they, Frank? If you've got some red tomatoes, lucky you out there this morning. But 75 degrees out there right now. High temperatures today around 90 with 70 for your low. 60 to 70% chance of those showers. It is a little bit of drizzling going on here in Athens right now. Tomorrow your high of 86. So with the rain moving in, we're going to see just a little bit of cooler temperatures, which we all like that. Look at the rest of the forecast. There's actually a chance of rain every day, and we certainly could use it. Of course, no sweat. First half is the hottest yet. Like, that's a shocker. More than 22,000 heat records have been set in the past 6 months. Won't be a newsflash for any of us. We know it's been hot, hot, hot.
You working out in this heat?
I am.
Now, it's the first time you've been here since we changed things around a little bit.
It looks really good. It looks really good.
How long ago did we pen that song Local and Loving It? So we were still living over there in Florida, in Huntsville, so about 7 years ago?
Yeah,
something like
sure
that.
Did. You brought me the idea, and I really enjoyed it.
Wrote it down there at Logan's, back to back. Tom was shaking.
Oh,
Back driving?
Yes, he is.
Oh, good. Joe, you're going to talk about some, you had some burn damage, what, a year ago?
Yeah, actually a year ago this past June, and we were victims of the tornado that came through Harvest, and we were out clearing the lot, all the debris, and got to the last burn pile, and it decided it wanted to jump on me. So it ate me up pretty good.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later on this morning. It burnt some, you had some tornado damage in your property and stuff like that too. And got to give a shout out this morning to my buddy Jim Kelly with Lawler's Barbecue. Tell me about that big storm that came up last week out at Bay Hill.
Yeah.
We got a little, I know we'd had a little roof damage out that way every time it comes up, a crowd.
I think we have
all right, couple of first things first this morning. I know Andy Griffith died this week.
86.
George Lindsay died, what, a month ago, and then Griffith dies, and Ernest Borgnine. Don't talk about Andy first here, though. Andy Griffith, of course, of Mayberry fame. Now, something y'all may not know, this is an original, right here, poster from his first movie in 1957 that hangs on my wall. It's called A Face in the Crowd. Now, they're going to be airing, I think, a marathon on Andy Griffith on TNT. I'll check and make sure. But this was a phenomenal movie. He's a drunk going through a town with a guitar. Joey gets arrested. You may know the story. May have lived it. Don't know. And then a little girl interviews him at the local AM radio station. He becomes a big superstar in television in the early days in the 50s. But let me tell y'all, they're going to be running an Andy Griffith marathon. Let me check with y'all. TC, Classic Movie Channel, July 18th, Facing the Crowd. No Time for Sergeants, which is funny. You remember it, Frank?
Yes.
Hearts of the West and Onion Head.
Yeah.
All those movies a bit. And Ernest Boardnine, he was a great guy. Died at 95 years old. Had the pleasure of, there he is right there. Had the pleasure of knowing Ernest. Did our show in Florence a couple of times along with George Lindsay. Got it. There's what I look like with dark hair.
Old picture.
Which one's you?
That's me standing up. Oh. And that's me standing up there. There's George Lindsay. Still got the clock. That's Gloria there with the skirt on. In case y'all didn't recognize that.
Thanks.
But that's all. What was it? 1999. Oh, there we are to get out of here. Wall, Goober, and Ernest.
UNA girls.
Man, what nice people. There they are in the kitchen.
He was nice, very nice.
Super nice folk. It's amazing how many people we could get up early. We were on over there doing 5 to 7 a.m.
Yeah. 6 days a week.
I remember.
Yeah, 7 days a week. Yeah.
6 days a week. We didn't do Sunday.
Before I go through anything else, I got to talk about a problem. I don't know how many times it could have happened to y'all, but I had my favorite place to visit, Bridge Street, is Victoria's Secret.
Gosh.
I've actually applied for a job there. You know, and he wasn't there the day we went there.
No, Victor wasn't there.
I asked for him, but anyway, that's my favorite place to shop. Well, now that we got you say you got a grandkid too? You ain't old enough to have a grandkid.
Well, I appreciate
Nor
that.
am I.
Yeah, I got me. Vanna, she's a year old now.
Year old. Ours is 8 weeks old yesterday. Well, my newest place to shop is Babies R Us. So I was over there again after church Sunday. But anyway, first of all, we got to stop. You have got to hush.
It's your fault. You taught them how to do that.
Let me tell y'all what happened to me. I had a major problem. I walk out of the store and I say, "Look, I got something wrong with me." Anyway, I'll tell y'all about that in a minute.
I'm like, what's wrong?
Let me tell you, these are my favorite shorts of all time. Well, I should have known the other day because I put them on, my toe hung. That's how rotten they've become. I've had these shorts probably, what?
10 years?
10 years?
Probably, knowing you.
Well, I'd been having a little trouble with the zipper, Joey. Not a whole lot. Didn't think nothing about it. So go to the bathroom, take a whiz before I leave. She's checking out. Oh, the phone starts ringing while I'm in there. I can't answer. Can't get my zipper up. Damn. So I'm trying. I'm the only one in there, thank goodness. I probably got arrested. Well, he walked out and I said, "I got a problem." She said, "What'd you do? Pee on your shoe? What?"
Drop your phone?
No. My zipper won't zip up. So here we go out in the parking lot at Bridge Street. She's bending over putting these pins in here to hold my pants up where I can go on walking up to Victoria's Secret.
It didn't
Well, about that time, somebody started knocking on the door, and I got a sign up on the Hummer that says, "If the Hummer's rocking, don't come a knock."
Oh, stop it.
Well, it was the Bridge Street security. You can't be doing that. I said, "We're not doing anything." So anyway, so you can't walk through Bridge Street with these shorts on, Joe. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Because they're going to fall down.
Now, are you going to tell that? Can I tell on you? No,
So,
we knocked on the window. That's
we had to go to the Gap to get me something else to wear. So this is
Ugly
what we
shorts
find. These
you can
shorts.
find.
Wow.
Well, I'm wearing a Crimson Alabama shirt. Well, and it don't match this, Joe. You know. So I had to go with a shirt that matched this. I look like some friggin' tourist sitting out. Show that shit. There I am right there. Now that's what I call styling, ain't Joey?
Yes,
That's
sir.
ugly.
Huh? What's wrong with that?
What color is that shirt?
Ugly. The shirt's okay. I can
What
deal
color
with the
is
shirt.
it?
Pink and white.
Oh, pink.
So I've got my Victoria's Secret sack.
Gotta go.
I'm sitting in that bench that's in the shade, watching everybody come by, and I'm dressed like that.
No.
Icon.
Yeah.
Fashion icon.
That's where you was from.
Hey, that could be the new trend. I mean, that could be the new style.
Those
The
are
new
just
style,
ugly to
huh?
me.
Hey, you've got a little competition. We're going to show your music video in a little bit. That's great. But have you heard about these brothers? That you've heard I'm Sexy and I Know It. You've heard that song?
Absolutely.
Have you heard the one about the farmers? The three brothers?
No.
They got one that says, "I'm a farmer and I grow it." And we're going to try to share that video with you in a little bit if we have time this morning. But it's got like 3 million hits. A few more than yours. I mean, you've got like 2 or 3 million already. But you smoke? Any of y'all smoke?
No.
Frank, you the only smoker in here?
Yeah, I guess.
You ever seen a smoking monkey?
No, I haven't.
Well, here's one here. Tori, a 15-year-old orangutan, smokes a cigarette inside her cage at a zoo in Indonesia. Zookeeper said they plan to move her. She learned to smoke about 10 years ago by imitating people. Visitors regularly throw cigarettes into her cage so they can watch her puff.
Got you now.
A puffing monkey. Come on, Joey, what? That could be a song.
No comment.
Puffin monkey.
A puffing monkey. Joey,
You have to study on that one.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jamie.
it is good to be back. One of your favorite movies of all time. I don't know if you made the celebration this past weekend, but they celebrated 40 years Deliverance. How's that theme go, Joey? Deliverance, 40 years right there. It said they didn't really want to have this festival. It says even today when Deliverance is mentioned, it raises unpleasant and unfounded images of the wonderful Appalachian hardworking people who live in the region where the creek came down through there. So we really didn't want any part of it, but we had to kind of do it. But you remember that movie, Tom?
Mm-hmm. It started the craze of all the white rafting.
Whitewater rafting and everything like that.
That's $millions industry they helped
Sure
out.
did.
Where's the banjo player?
Oh, yeah, there he is. Matter of fact, he worked at a restaurant or something, didn't he? In the later life, Corey, did you ever hear him? You heard?
Corey's like, what?
The other
Corey's
day,
not going to admit to it either.
let me back up a little bit to the Babies R Us thing when I had a little problem trying to get my zipper up. Had I had this urinal here that they got in Detroit, it wouldn't have been such a problem. Michigan hopes to keep drunks off the road with help from a special message inside the men's bathroom featuring an attention-getting woman's voice talking out of the urinal. How's that going, Frank?
Not too good.
A recorded message will play reminding men who step up to the urinals to call a cab or a friend if needed. Now see, if I had one of those the other day out there, Joey, it could have said, your zipper is broken, Mr. Cooper.
It doesn't talk to you like that. It can't see you.
Yeah, I know. I'm inventing a new type urinal.
Great.
Okay, one like that.
Like everyone wants to watch
It's on the web.
All right, I'm going to give y'all a quiz right here.
Oh, man.
All right. Joey first.
Quiz. All right. Swallowing watermelon seeds are bad for you. You ever heard that myth, Frank?
These are myths.
What
and
is about it?
facts.
Or just growing a vine.
They'll grow a vine growing
Wrong.
stomach. Just
Myth.
a myth.
Nothing to it. You can catch poison ivy from someone who has it.
No.
Frank says no, but I
No,
would
no,
yes.
No, sir.
no.
There's no truth to that. I would have said
Very
yes.
good, boys. That is true. True. If a jellyfish stings you, urinate on your wound.
Oh gosh, no. Surely not.
Sure. I'm going to say
Scoring on where it is.
That's painful.
Actually, urinating on a jellyfish sting can make it worser, Joey. You learned something today.
Gee, glad we know that.
Scratching a bug bite makes it worser.
Yes.
Okay, that one is true. And my number one, Corey, pay attention. Don't swim for 30 minutes after eating a meal.
Not true.
That's not true.
I've been taught that all my life.
I have too. And it ain't true. Is it, Joey?
No, sir.
All right.
Gee, you're educational this
I'm just trying to get back in action. I know all you people have missed me so much. But here, we'll do this last story here, then I'll come back and do the news, and we'll talk with Joey in a little bit, too. We got other things coming. Dear Abby, Joey, I need your advice on this. You got a dog?
Dear Abby, a dog?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
You love it?
Love it. Yeah, Daisy.
Would you take it on a trip with you?
Sure.
Okay.
You follow
I recently bought a small travel trailer that I use for weekend fishing trips. My dog, Daisy, accompanies me on these short trips and sleeps with me on the only bed in the trailer I just bought.
Okay.
Jeez.
What's your wife's name?
Anna?
Anna. My wife, Anna, is now expecting to go on some of these fishing trips with Daisy and me. The problem is, Daisy is used to sleeping with me, Tom, and I believe she should have first dibs on the bed since she was there first.
Oh, get out of here.
How's it going, Frank? When I informed Anna that she'd be sleeping in the back of the truck, she came unglued.
You think?
Now, Anna and I are hardly speaking, and Daisy
Is sleeping with me.
is my very best friend, constant companion, and never nags. I think my wife, Anna, is being selfish and inconsiderate. But I'd like your opinion, Jamie. Am I out of line here? Going fishing.
You're going to be staying fishing with Daisy would be my...
Joey,
Sir.
would you ever choose your dog over your wife when it comes to sleeping arrangements?
Absolutely not.
You sure? You're going to stick with that?
Stick with it. Positive.
This has got, it says up here, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're not only out of line, but it appears you're also in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of doghouses, y'all know the other day I did a story on that man makes those outhouses? That's the business we need to get into down
No,
here.
it is not.
I've got a way to market it.
Mr. Young has it.
He
down
he
pat.
sold one the very first day from a couple from Harvest.
Sure did.
Talked to him over the weekend. But anyway. All right, Joey, thanks for coming up. We're going to hear from you later this morning, talk about what happened, and your video is excellent, too. And we've got the other thing. And, Tom, thanks for being so joyous this morning, getting things going, and being our new insurance man.
Yeah.
Everything we own is placed with Nationwide now.
That's right.
Sorry about that first claim.
Yeah. That's what you got it for.
603-4840. If you want to text me any good information this morning, I'd need to know it. But, you know, back in action, getting close to football season. As y'all know, you can catch the only TV station in North Alabama that carries the Crimson Classics right here on ZTV 11. We started airing them July 1st. They run every day at 1 o'clock, I know, in the afternoon for an hour. Crimson Comments run every morning, following program at 7, followed by the Rifleman. And we're the only place you can see the Crimson Classics and Comments in North Alabama. And one of
soon, some other news.
Big news with RTV will no longer be our main network come October 1st.
Correct.
We're switching over, Joey, to something to help you out in your personal life. TNN is coming back, and it will be seen exclusively here on ZTV 11 with Crook and Chase Show out of Nashville, stuff like that.
RTV will be on the second
RTV will be on
channel.
one of our secondary channels, but we are switching over to String Bean's channel. That's right, TNN, coming up here October 1st.
Yeehaw!
And don't forget to watch every day. We're going to shout out to a lady at Walmart yesterday, says she loves the real McCoys. You can, I'll show you some of that later on this morning too. You can see them every afternoon from 5:30 to 6 right here on ZTV 11.
I have to admit, first time I've ever seen that show, and it was actually good.
It's the first time I've seen them in 40 years, but it is good. We'll take a break on this Tuesday. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving.